Hello everyone, myself Dr. Suman Nehra, Electrical Department from Bharati Institute of Engineering and Technology, Sikar, Rajasthan. In this lecture of Digital Electronics, we will discuss the topic Kuhn-Mikulski method. As we all know that for minimization of any Boolean function, we have different methods such as Boolean algebra and law, K-map, Kuhn-Mikulski method. Now, first of all, we will discuss some important facts about this method. It is also known as the tabular method. It was developed in 1956. It is used for minimization of Boolean function, where K-map solve up to the 5 variables, but Kuhn-Mikulski solve more than the 5 variables. For many applications, when the number of inputs is too large, so for that simplification, the use of the K-map become too difficult. Then we will use the tabular method. This technique is based on automatic or computer-driven simplification routine. We can use this technique for designing very complex digital system. It is an easy algorithm than K-map, so it is efficient and can be easily implemented in computer algorithms. There are 4 main steps. First, generate the prime implicant. Second, construct prime implicant table. Third, reduce prime implicant table. Fourth, solve the prime implicant table. Before solving the example, we need to know 2 important terms about this. These are prime implicant and essential prime implicant. So, first of all, we should know what is implicant. Implicant is nothing but the group of ones, and the prime implicant is the largest possible group of ones. Now, what is essential prime implicant? Essential prime implicant is the prime implicant having at least one minterm that cannot be combined in any other way. So these two are the very important terms for the Kuhn-Mikulski method. Now we will see an example. So here it is an example where the function f is given with minimum terms 0, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 14. So first we have to write these mean terms in the binary form, as 0 is represented in the binary form as 0, 0, 0, 0 and 1 is represented as 0, 0, 0, 1 and 2, 0, 0, 1, 0 and so on. In this way, we will represent all the binary minterms in the binary form. Now, we have to group these minterms according to the number of ones. In this example, we have 4 groups. In group 0, we have 0 number of ones, and in group 2, we have group 1, we have 1 number of ones, and in group 2, we have 2 number of ones in their binary representation, and group 3 has 3 number of ones in their binary representation. This is the step 1. Now for step 2. Step 2. Any two minterms which differ from each other by only one variable can be combined and the unmatched variable is removed. We will put a dash line in front of unmatched variable. The two minterms fit into this category if they both have the same bit value in all position except 1. So, from the example we see that group 0 and group 1, we are combining these two groups. Suppose 0 has 4 in the binary representation 4 zeros, and in group 1 for 1 we have at first place it has 0 and it has 1, and the both remaining 3 digits are same. So they will form a group, and the bit which is differ, in front of this bit we will put a dash line. In this way we will compare all the groups and form a column 2. So column 1 is a 4 variable and column 2 will be form of 2 variables. Here we will compare all the group 0 element with the group 1. Now we will compare group 1 and group 2, then combine group 2 and group 3, and here we have completed the step 1 and all the minterms in the column were included. Now the column 2 is formed. The column 1 has the 4 variables, column 2 has the 3 variables, and now we will divide the column 2 into the groups. Here the division of the column 2 is taken. Now in the group 2 we have the 3 variables. Now we will repeat this step again. Now the same searching and comparing process is repeated for column 2 to form the 2 variable minterms of the column 3. The term in each section need to be compared only if they have dash in the same position. For example, 01 has the binary dash 000. So it will form a pair with another number which has the dash in the same position. So here we will go 8 and 9. 8 and 9 pair has the dash and 01 has the same position dash. So they will form a pair. So now see in the group column 3rd, 01 and 89 will form a pair because they have dash in the same position, in the first position, and at the last position of 01 and 89 are differ. So we will again put a dash in the 4th position and the term becomes 01 and 89. In this way, we will compare all the groups and put a check mark that minterms are used. When no more combination will form, then we will stop. Here we have compared all the groups of column 2. Now there is no more combinations are possible, thus we will stop here. Now we will eliminate the group which are same minterms in the column 3. For example, 0189 are the minterms in this group and here it is 0819. So we will eliminate the repeating groups. Here it is in the column 3, 0819, 08, 210 and 210, 6 and 14 are eliminated because they are repeated. Now we will form the binary function. The function which are not checked in the column 2. The functions, I am repeating again, the functions which are not checked, which will not form a group in the column 2 are also taken in the Boolean function. Here we have 3 functions, 15, 57 and 67. These are not marked checked. So these are also included in the Boolean function with the column 3 elements. So the column 3 elements are these. So the Boolean expression will form, here it is A-C-D plus A-BD plus A-BC plus B-C- plus B-D- plus C-D'. Here the first part of the Kuhn-Miklowski method is completed. Now we have to form the prime implicant chart. The prime implicant chart is the second part of the Kuhn-Miklowski procedure. It is used to select a minimum set of prime implicants similar to the K-map. We first select the essential prime implicants and then we select enough prime implicants to cover all the minterms of the function. Now all the pair which are given in the function 1 are written here, 0189, 028, 10, 26, 10, 14, 15, 57 and 67. Here all the pairs are written and the minterms which are given in the questions are also written in this form. Now we will put a cross mark under the minterms which are in this group 0189. We will put a cross here. Similarly, we will do for all of them. Now, in the next step, we will select a column which has a single cross. Suppose 0 in the 0 column, it has 2 cross, 1 has 2, 2 has 2 cross, 5 has also 2 cross, 6, 7, 8. So 9 has a single cross column and 14 has a single cross column. Once a term is included in the solution, all the minterms covered by that terms are covered. Therefore, we may now mark the covered minterms and find terms that are no longer useful. Now we have the ninth column is a single cross. So we will check the expression 0, 1 and 8, 9. So tick the minterms under this expression. We have this minterm included 0, 1 and 8, 9. So put a tick mark at the bottom which are used. Here 0 is used. Next is 1. Next is 8. Next minterm is 9. So now for the 14 column. 14 column minterm will use 2, 6, 10 and now for the 14th. Now there is a single cross in the 14th column. For the 14th column, the pair is 2, 6, 10 and 14. So now we will put a tick mark below the 2 minterm, 6th minterm, 10th and 14th minterm. Here we will put a cross mark below the 2 minterm, 6 minterm, 10 minterm and 14 minterm. Now we will see that all the minterms are included. We will now see which are not included. Here the column 5th is not included and the column 7th is not included. So now we will check the 5th and 7th. So here 5th and 7th. The minterm 5th and 7th form a single pair. So it is also an essential pair 5 and 7. Now the solution for this is the function becomes essential prime implicants are f will be equal to b dash c dash plus c d dash plus a dash b t. This is the solution for the problem. Hope you will understand this question. Thank you and have a nice day.